Hey guys, it's Scooter Vlogs. Hey, we're back at our old house in Fairport. We did a segment, maybe a couple months ago. In our old house that we used to live in was haunted, and I don't know if you guys remember or not, but we had a spirit session with Reggie, was the kid who basically haunted us, and so we're here again to talk to Reggie and tell you some experiences that my son and myself have had in the house, along with my wife and my other children. But today you're going to hear from me and my son talk about different things and also a spirit session that we're going to do in our spirit box. I know I told you guys that we were going to do actually not even part two. It was just premiere video of the church. We are still going to do that, but that's going to be in a couple of days. So we have to get everything rolling and get it just right, because the traffic in Palmyra was just way too much and too loud. So we couldn't exactly get it. So we're going to have to go down there late, like around 12 o'clock midnight, and do that session with the spirit box. So anyways, I'm going to hand ours over to my son, and we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on, and then we'll do the spirit session. Hey guys, I'm just going to let you know that my son is here today with us, and he's going to start one of his things that he's experienced at our house, and then I'm going to say something that I've experienced in the house, and so on, and up until the part where we need to get to the spirit box. Okay, so here is one of his experiences.
Okay, one of my experiences in the old house was February 16th of 2017, and I was only 14 at the time, and I was putting my Apple laptop on the floor because I was just about to go to bed, and as I'm putting it on the floor next to my bed, I'm looking and I am seeing this head with a eye hanging out of the socket, and it is staring, and I had a mirror on the wall, and he was like, and it was looking in the mirror, and it was almost like that the neck was decapitated and set down on the floor. It was probably the most weirdest experience I've had so far in the place, but so far that's not the weirdest yet.
Okay, guys. The experiences that I've had at this house was the most that really got to me was we were in the kitchen, and my entire family was around the sink area, and which we have it's an island, so we were all standing around it, and what happened was we were laughing and talking like a normal family should, and then all of a sudden we heard the twist knobs, for the faucet to turn on and off. We saw it actually twisting to turn the water on, and as it was twisting, the water came pouring out of the spout, and then we all looked at each other and we just were like, what is going on here? And so that's like one of the biggest memories that I have from this house being haunted.
Alright, so I'm back with another experience that I have had previously. So this actually brings us to February 26th of 2018. I just got out of school, and I was writing an invite for my birthday coming up on the 27th. So it was practically the next day. But anyways, though, as I was writing the birthday invite, and as I kept writing the birthday invites because I was texting them, I kept thinking that someone was watching me in the kitchen by the island and the refrigerator in that area, and so I kept ignoring it for a few minutes and thinking that I knew the house was haunted and whatever. But then I really thought that someone kept looking at me, so I turned my head and I see the same boy who I saw in the room that night, but and he was not see-through. He looked white, pale, and his face on the right side, I believe, was totally just burned to a crisp. His eye was, of course, hanging out. So that was one of the other experiences I've had.
Hey guys, I'm back. Hey, so anyways, you've heard from my son Drew, and so let me tell you some of the experiences that I've had. One night, my wife and I were up cleaning around the house. You know, the kids were in bed. It was about 2:00 in the morning, and my wife and I we saw, like, from the kitchen. It was like from the kitchen to the hallway, going into our first living room. We had 2 living rooms, and we saw it was like a red and a yellow streak, and it left like a trail. You know, like if you see an airplane in the sky, how it leaves the jet stream. Well, this was kind of like that, except for it was yellow and red, and it shot all the way into the other first living room. And then we went in there because we didn't know exactly what it was that we were seeing. So we ran in there, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, we heard it say "Mommy" twice. Very clear. And it sounded like it was an echo. Like it, you know, like if you're talking to a tin can, that's exactly what it sounded like. So that was another experience that tormented me pretty much here at this house. And there is another instance where my daughter was in the kitchen walking past our bathroom, because our bathroom's like off the hallway, and she came up to me and she's like, "Daddy, when is Mommy going to be done putting her makeup on?" I said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Mommy's upstairs." And she's like, "No, she's not. She's putting makeup on." And I said, "Annie, there's nobody there." And she said, "Dad, there is a woman in there putting makeup on her face, looking in a mirror." And she described her. And then later on, I went to go look to find out what it was that she saw. And it ended up being Minerva DeLand, she married a very rich person who owned a flour mill company in Fairport, back in the like 1800s, and it was pretty big here in Fairport, New York, and also she was a principal at Minerva DeLand, and they also named her after she taught at the school, and then it became Minerva DeLand when she was obviously deceased. And so she was a principal there at her own school, which is kind of funny. But anyways, that's it. And I think we're going to move it over to the spirit box. Guys, we are going to do our spirit box right now. And we're going to ask Reggie a couple of questions. So let's do this and see if we can get any answers. Okay, we're going to start off with a prayer first. Dear God, please make us safe for asking these questions to these unknown spirits. And God, please shine us in your light. Amen. Hi, Reggie. This is Mike. I used to live here. Do you remember me? Reggie, were you good or were you evil? Drew. Did you know Drew? Did you like Drew, Reggie? Reggie, did you haunt us in our house? trying to scare us? You want to ask him some questions? Okay, well, while my son's thinking, Reggie, was that you running in our house? Reggie, was that you running in our house? Are you still in the house, Reggie? Reggie, are you still in our house? Do the new people know that you're there? Reggie, yes or no? True. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Reggie, I have a question. Was that you who I saw in the kitchen?
Reggie, were you trying to scare us or scare Drew? Reggie, were you trying to scare Drew or scare us? Reggie, why were you trying to scare us? Was that for fun?
Reggie, did you smash our clock in the dining room?
Reggie, did you smash our clock in the dining room? Reggie, I'm waiting on an answer. Yes or no? Are you watching us right now out of the window, knowing that we're here? You have a question? Reggie, do you know we're outside our house right now? Reggie? Okay. Alright guys, we're gonna end this right now. There you go. So anyways, we tried our best to get a hold of Reggie. I'm not sure if I'm hoping we got some good answers from everything. But anyways, I guess that's it for today. Thank you guys for subscribing to me, and we will be doing more paranormal videos. We did one tonight, and then we're gonna do one on Friday. We're gonna go back to the churches over where our friend heard piano playing when the church was closed for 3 years. So we won't be able to go inside, but we can definitely go outside the building and do our spirit box. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you very much for subscribing and all the likes and everything. You guys are truly amazing. I can't do this without you guys. Peace.